All right, guys, welcome. Thanks for joining us. It is January 26, 2021. We are almost approaching the end of the month, which I can't even believe. I don't even know where January went. I have no clue. It's insane to me. Okay, top 10 in sales this week, really quick. It is Meredith Richardson in 10th, Mandy Martin in 9th, Holly Armstrong in 8th, Ashley Goebel in 7th, Brandon and Ashley Call in 6th, Ashley Seitz in 5th, I'm in 4th, Sarah Caceres is 3rd, 2nd, Crystal Newsom, 1st, leading the sales this week, Amanda Thome. Congratulations to you. And really, really quick, congratulations to all of those that have sponsored. Oh, I just spit, sorry. That have sponsored and this month. Congratulations to all of you. We have too many to name with one, so you know who you are if you got to recruit. Congratulations. So really quick, Sarah Caceres, Crystal Newsom, Alyssa Hancock, and Sarah Doman. Congratulations to all of you with sponsoring 2 consultants already this month. So way to go. That's for our side. I know we have some Jody's group on here as well. So thank you for just being patient and letting us run through that really quick that we always do on our Tuesday night calls. So glad you're here. Excited to share Canva with you tonight. I am going to just say this. Canva is easier on your PC, not a phone. You'll want to throw your phone out the window if you're doing it on that. It's so hard. Okay. So now that y'all know, you can go to canva.com and kind of play around as we're doing this if you want, if you're more of a hands-on learner versus just video watching, whatever you prefer. We will be able to have you ask questions. That way, if you're trying to create a document, we can maybe brainstorm on here on other different types and ways that you would use Canva or some of these super easy great marketing graphics. Okay. I try to change up my labels and my look pretty much every catalog season just to add something fresh, something new. I'm having so much fun with this Tune Me app and making these labels that I'm probably going to have like 6 different labels this year. I can't even stand it. So a lot of the graphics you're going to see is from an app on our phone. It's called Tune Me, Toon as in Nancy, M as in Mary, E, tuneme.com. And the girl has got brown hair, big eyes, and there's like pink and blue behind her background. That's how you'll know you're in the right one. It's free for 3 months on the trial. So set up your fake photo place, get some headshots. I will tell you, Andrea Ryder posted this ring light thing. It was $37. Amazing. It's worth the money and it's remote control Bluetooth. So you can take some really great headshots and it goes up really high. So I will post the link in the chat. I'll try to snag it and post it in the chat so you guys can get that. I think it's very helpful to be able to do that way you're not having to hire a photographer. All of our cell phones are very good quality now that can take really good pictures. And between the Samsung and the Apple, Jamie and I both agreed that the Apple took better pictures than the Samsung. Oh, Jody seems to have dropped something. Oh, were you telling me I'm number 1 with that finger? I saw that. Oh, yes. Okay. Just checking. Yeah, did y'all see her do that? She went like that.
The Samsung actually did take a much better photo.
I don't think we used any of those. So sad. It was so blurry. I couldn't see. Okay, so let's get started. On Canva, I will tell you I have the paid version. So I don't have the free trial. So depending on what version you have, you might want to buy the paid version of Canva because I think that might be the one that erases the backgrounds and the other one may not. So just heads up, I am looking at the paid version on mine. Okay, let's rock and roll here. what's happening. Okay, I'm going to mute everyone. Okay, and then I want to share my screen. Where am I? Home. Share screen. Okay, so canva.com, and I don't remember how much I pay monthly for this. $10 maybe? I don't know. I could be lying. Okay, so first things first, I'm going to show you how to do, we're going to first do a cotton cleanup label. Have y'all seen the cotton cleanups? So everybody's doing like the cute little labels on them, right? With the QR code, they're like two-sided. This light is terrible. Can y'all see that? Okay, good. All right, so what you're going to do is you're going to type in circle sticker, I believe. Let's check. Because this is a 2-inch by 2-inch, I believe. Okay, so let's do a blank sticker. And if I go to resize, I do believe this was 2-inch by 2-inch. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. So you would want to purchase the Avery 2-inch round labels, right? If you're going to do this. All right, so what I ended up doing is I'm going to hit elements here, and I want to do a line, and I want to put a line in the center. There's the center. See how it has the little guides and it's showing you that it's in the middle? And I'm going to stretch it. I'm only putting this here temporarily while I'm designing. I will delete this before I hit print, right? Because I don't want a black line. Is that the middle? Yeah, I guess it is. I don't want a black line showing that. Okay. I did. Okay, let me do it old school so everybody can see. So I'm going to my website. Feel free to go there and place an order. Just kidding. Okay, and then I'm gonna go to, I need cotton cleanup. I'm gonna Google cotton. Oh, probably should have done that. Oh, here they are. So I'm gonna click on it. So now I'm highlighting up here on my URL at the top, right here, highlight, copy. I'm going back to Canva, and I'm going to click these 3 little dots down here and click QR code, and I'm going to paste my URL and generate a code that's going to take them straight to my website, not attached to a party, because once that party's closed, this QR code will no longer work. So don't attach it to a party on any QR codes. And so and the QR code has to be pretty big. So I'm just going to put it right here in the center. And then we want to add a little bit of text, and I'm going to go small just for right now because it's going to be kind of small. And I'm going to put scan here to order is going to be my words, but I want to fit it down here. See how there's a lot of gaps in between those words? And I'm like, it probably needs to squinch together a little bit more. That's when you can go right up here to this line here and click spacing and bring it closer together so it's a little bit more jumbled up, okay? And I'm gonna, well, we'll just leave it in that font. You can change the font if you want. It's totally up to you. Scan here to order. I'm gonna stretch it to make it a little bit bigger. And then I'm gonna change the spacing again. Oh, no, I'm not, because that looks bad. So see how that font's probably not a good one for that because it's close on the first line, and then the second line has a little bit more space. So I'm going to bring it back to just the regular, easy to read font for my old eyes. And then I really want to add an element. I'm going to type in arrow because I really want to do a cute little pointing arrow, but cannot see that. So just click the image. It's highlighted so you know what image you're working on. Click the rainbow box, and we're just going to make the arrow black. And I'm going to bring it a little bit smaller, and then here you can twist your images, whatever you want to do. Oh, I don't have the chat up. Tell me if there's questions. Y'all just unmute if we have questions as we're going, because I can't see you.
I'll watch the chat for you, Heather.
Oh, cool, thanks. But y'all can totally unmute if y'all do have that. Okay, So then I'm like, I'm going to add a little something extra here. I'm going to do another little text box, and I am going to put on this side. And here's the deal. This print's really small because of the 2x2. So you do want the font to be as big as you can get it. Add to your club. So I'm going to stretch it out a little bit. And we are going to, I'm going to change the line spacing again to kind of squeeze it. Add product to add to your club. Okay, so let's go ahead and bring it on in here. I'm going to twist it at an angle because I think it looks cuter. So you know this is going to print small, so you want to try to stretch it as big as you can within the little round template, right? So because it's going to be really small if you don't. You have to be really careful. I forgot to do that, so I'm going to do it right here. Okay, and then see how I'm going to just make sure this is centered. So I'm going to click it to, there we go, centered. Okay, now on this other side, I think what I want to go ahead and do is add a little bit of text that says cotton cleanup so they know the name of the product, because I'm all about branding if I can, right? And making it where people know what we call things. And I'm going to make it a little bit big, and I'm going to go ahead and bring that line height in as well, just so it's a little bit easier. Okay. I'm going to put it over here on this side. I might have to make it a little bit smaller too. I'm not really sure. Okay. We do need to put my information on it. So if you had, when we create our watermarks next, you could save your watermark as a JPEG and upload the JPEG into your Canva account. But if you don't have a watermark, it simply can be done, you know, still doing the text boxes, if you will. You can do your info here. And then if you want to just duplicate one of the boxes, you just click this right here. It's the little box. And if you hover your mouse, it tells you what it's going to do. And then I'm going to put my phone number. And then I'm also going to put another box with my website, because I want them to have that on here as well. Why not, right? And then I personally like changing up the fonts. I don't like sticking with the same fonts over and over and over again. I think it looks better if you have different fonts. Just to the eye, I think it looks nice. Okay, so here we've got our branding of that. So I am going to make this a little bit bigger because I want to make sure. See, and I'm going to probably bring this down. And it really is trial and error of just playing with it and seeing what works. I don't think this font's a good one to work with. I'm going to change this font. Let's do another handwritten one. Okay, this is probably going to be better. Not my favorite. I definitely probably wouldn't use this, but just for demonstration purposes. And if you want, you can squeeze it in where it gets rid of all the extras on the side stuff if it's easier to move around a little bit, right? So you have to remember it's printing 2x2. So you want to try to get it as big as you possibly can without it crunched and looking weird. I'm going to just go ahead and leave it like that, like that. And then I am going to put my website. I'm going to make this a little smaller just so I can put this right here. And then I'm going to add another little text box. Changing wax made easy. Keep soaking up wax in your warmer. Oops. Warmer until cotton pad is full. I'm going to put a little instruction, right? Who likes instructions? I do. Otherwise I mess it all up. And then you can, and again, I'm going to try to make it as big as I can. I'm going to bring this over just a little bit. Okay. Now, this looks great as a normal label, right? But with our cotton cleanup, we need them to go, one needs to go upside down, basically. So I'm going to try to do it this way if I can. I'm going to highlight all of this. See, you can tell the blue boxes are around what I'm grabbing. So I highlight, I started off here off to the side and I'm pulling it. Highlight, and then I'm going to click group. This all just made this as one image now. And then I'm going to see if it'll let me. Oh, will it let me flip it? Oh, I think it's going to make me do it individually. I don't know if, can you flip a large group? Do you know?
There's a little circle at the bottom hovering over your QR code that should allow you, if you hold it, to flip it.
Thank you, girl. My rock stars, I love it. Okay, so now we just flipped it upside down. Oh, but I can't do it. Now I've got to resize it. Okay, so I'm ungrouping. So now I can move it to fit in. So you want to, don't group it. I was seeing if it worked and it doesn't. So this is where you can just make sure everything is inside. So if it's outside your template, you've got to move it. So I'm going to squeeze it together a little bit more. Oh, see, that's outside. Okay, so I've got my website looking okay. Cotton Cleanups is within the thing. I've got my cell phone and my name. So we should be good to go. Now I'm going to delete that line because that's really just where my scissor is going to be. I don't want a black line there. Then you go up here to the arrow and you click save as a PNG file and you download. Okay. It's going to come down here on your computer and you just show in folder and cut. And then I am going to do cotton cleanups and paste my file in here. Then when you go to one of my favorite websites, avery.com, at the very, you look at your labels to get the number off of them, and the round 2-inch labels, 22817. Oops, 22817. And I hit enter. Here it comes, the template, and I'm going to click Start Designing. Oh, yeah, I have an account. Yeah, sign me in. Start Designing. And I just do the blank design. And then we go to Image, add an image. I'm browsing for a file, and I'm going to go to Cotton Cleanups where I just saved it. And I'm going to pull it in, and then I am dragging. I'm ignoring what he's telling me because I'm going to tell you right now, it's okay if I see the words, you know, you're okay. I don't see any word. Oh, scan is a little cut off. So I am going to bring it in just a smidge. And I think we're okay. Then you click preview to print. I print myself. So you're going to click get PDF to print. It's going to say, hey, wait a minute, save it before you do this. So I'll say cotton cleanups. I always leave the number Avery 12 sheet 22817 because when I open my file up later, I want to know what labels I bought and what it goes on. And you can save it to your account. It'll save it. Then it'll say, prompt you to open the PDF. Take a sheet of your labels, put it in your printer, and run it through your printer. It's that easy. Any questions on the cotton cleanup label? That was so easy, right? So easy. Okay, good. All right, let's move on to the watermark. All right, let me share my screen again. Let me get to the right area. So with the watermark, you, am I on Canva? Okay, yes, I am. Okay, sorry, I have so many things open. All right, share my screen again. So with the watermark, I use this for many different things. I put them on my branding. I can use it online on my posts. Whatever you want to do, you can use it for. It's just your branding, right? So, and I talked to Jamie Pilcher earlier, and she's the one that gave me tons of images. And so when doing this one, she just selects business card because it's small, right? Because you're still going to crop it down. So here it is, business card, plain white in the back. If you have a hard time, like click on it and you'll see the image style. If you have a hard time in Canva of seeing white on white, just make your background gray and then you can change it back to white before you hit print, right? That's just so you can see where your outline is of where you're designing stuff. Okay, so I have put some in ScentedCommunity.com. We have marketing images. I have uploaded all of these images on here that you can use to create your watermark and your branding. So y'all have access to this Dropbox. So save your files and just use it away. And then I am going to show you, oh, the thing is getting up at the top, so it's hard to see. Untitled, here we go. All right, so let me show you how to bring an image in. So it's in the Dropbox. So I'm going to click upload, upload media from Dropbox. Oh, I haven't done that yet. Just kidding. This is what I'm going to tell y'all to do. I'm going to do this. I'm going here. I'm going to click on this image and I am going to click download, however you download it. Just pretend like you're downloading it. Save image as, and I am going to save it as, I'm going to save it in my watermarks folder on my computer. Okay, so it's there. Okay, so now you're at Canva. If I can get back, I can't see my little thing till it goes up. This is terrible. Is this it? No. Is this it? Where'd it go? Where'd it go? You guys, this is so terrible. Okay, well, we're just gonna create a design. I thought I was already in it. Just joking. Hold on, let me get back to the screen. Here we are. Thank you. Great. Okay, so you click uploads. I'm going to upload from my device now because I just saved it in my computer. Here it is. I'm uploading it. It's now in my Canva. So you can see all the Canva images that I've uploaded. It saves it in there. Eventually, you're going to want to clear it out, right? But I think this lifetime limited warranty is super cute that we can use on our watermark. Okay, so there's one image. Now, I am going to click elements and see where it says frames right here. I love using these. So when you see the grassy knoll with the clouds, that means a picture is going to go inside that image. If this is just a shape, it's just the shape. Like you would layer something on top of it, okay? But with this, it's a frame. I'm going to click see all because there's this really cute one here that's a cell phone, right? So I'm going to do that. I'm going to do a little something different and do the computer screen. And I am going to upload another picture. So see how it goes. It's not a go. It's the wrong size. So let's see how you drag and drop it into the image. But I need to bring it up a little bit. Double click. And now we're in cropping. So I'm going to bring it up a little bit more so we see the whiff box, right? I'm going to take that off for a second. All right, so let's say I probably should do the phone instead of the TV, shouldn't I? Yeah, let's do that because y'all are going to probably use the phone more. So I'm going to go back to elements and I'm going to add the cell phone. Okay, and then uploads, we are going to use this again. Now you can make it the size of the business card, but it's probably not going to be this big because you're going to end up shrinking it down. these are stock photos from Canva itself. So uploads would be here. So I'm going to personalize it with my brand and just keep it. That's the Tune Me app that we were telling you about. So you can see how it's kind of cartoony, right? I'm going to just put this, see how it'll replace it. So you got to be really careful where you're putting stuff, like barely touching it. It's a little confusing, but you'll get the hang of it, right? Okay. Now, next thing is we need to add a heading because we need our name on here. And this is where it's going to come into play, and you're going to want to have different fonts. It looks way better when it is branded, and you're basically just creating this little rectangle, if you will, that you're going to use and have a transparent background. I'm having to move my screen so y'all can see. Let's see if we can find a very good handwriting one. I mean, that's a little scribbly, but we may just work with it. I don't know. Let's see. Not my faith, but whatever. We're going to let it be. Okay. And then I am going to put, which is required, right? Independent Superstar Director is what I'm going to put underneath mine. You can put Scentsy if you want, but I'm not, because I'm going to have the Scentsy logo somewhere else. Okay, so here is, now I'm going to leave that in that font because I think it looks really cute, just kind of plain. And then we're going to add another text box. And I am going to do my cell phone number, right? That's important. All the contact information. And you can put this in a different font too, but I don't mind it in this one. I know it's pretty similar to the Independent Superstar Director one, but I think it's okay. As long as you've got kind of like a bold, blocky one where you can see it and it's easy, right? But you'll see how it looks different. See, those are 3 different fonts, and you can kind of see now what we're doing and getting that look. And you may have to play around a little bit. You can put the www, but you don't have to either if you don't want to. Oh, I do like to capitalize just to make it look a little different on the website one. And I think I'm taking www off. I don't want it. It's hurting my heart. Okay. It just looks better like that, doesn't it? I think. Okay. And we're going to go back up here to, oh, what's that one I really like? It's the G one.
Looks like GIE, Heather.
What?
GIE, I think is how you start it.
Here it is. Thank you. Oh, and it's scented life, not just my scent life. Ridiculous. Okay. And then let's say we wanted to get a little creative, and we want to do an element, and we're going to look up an arrow again. And there's all kinds of different arrows, right? Let's see if I can flip this. I'm going to make this one black because we can't see it. And then let's see if we can, oh, I need to, oh, flip. Nope. Just joking. Okay, let's see. See, he's got a little bit of hook. I don't know if I like it. So I'm going to click position, and I'm going to send that backward, 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 backward. So see how the phone went behind it now? So you can layer stuff. That I don't like at all. We're deleting that, and I'm getting a different arrow. Let's use this one. See how it says pro? That means I have the paid account. That's why. And then this might be a little too small, but we can just go, since it's got the cell phone, right? You can just put in another little text box. Text me. Okay. Anybody have questions so far? Do I need to slow down? Is it, y'all are okay? Isn't this fun? Like, I could do this all day. It's so fun. Okay, now I want to get crazy. Hold on, I got to get to the bottom. You just got to bear with me. You know why? Because my Scentsy Independent logo is in here. Now, you could on this watermark, if you're putting it on documents, see there's a watermark right here. I'm just going to click it so you can see. This is one that was previously made. Text me, it's got the images. I just wanted to show that to y'all. That's basically what we're making now. Jamie has made me several throughout the years, and it's become easier now because it's on, there's Jody's. See, here's another watermark here. So this is the white background. This is the transparent background. So you can put it on different images. Here we go. This is what I'm looking for. So you can use the logo. You can get that in the workstation, right? And save it on your computer, on your screen. I want to try something. No, that's going to be way too busy. I can't do that. So I'm going to just leave it a little bit smaller in the corner just so I have the independent consultant logo on. I don't know what's going on. My computer's like dragging now. Okay. Okay, so we're going to do that. This is another really cute one to put on things. People love stuff made in America, right? Like we're all about it. So you can do whatever graphic and size and stuff you want. It's your watermark, right? So whatever you want to put on there, you totally can. I'm going to go ahead and change my spacing and bring it in. Oh, no, I'm not. Back arrow, epic fail. Woo, bring that on in. Okay. I'm just going to make the Made in Idaho a little smaller just so it's easier. Okay. So there's my watermark. Now I'm going to background. I'm clicking the gray and I'm going back and I'm making it white again. Okay. Now I'm going to highlight everything and I am going to group because now I'm going to bring it on down, and you may have to play with this to get the size just right. But technically this is a watermark right now. So you would save it as watermark 2. I'm going to just put it as 2 because I think I already saved one earlier. Save as, and you're going to choose PNG. Here is where the paid version, you click transparent background. So now when it's saving my PNG file, it's going to look like, see how Scentsy is with no background? It's just like the image itself. That's what that's going to look like. So I'm going to click show in folder. I'm going to cut and I'm going to paste it and save it into my watermarks file on my computer. And then now I am going to go, I'm going to upload from a device, and I'm going to find my little watermark 2 that I just saved right here. And I just uploaded it into Canva as an image. So when you're creating graphics and all of the things, look what's here. There it is. Now my watermark is in here as an image if I want to add it to something else. Right? Can you see that? Okay, so I'm deleting it. That's how you make the watermark. Now, any questions on watermark? Y'all are going to be up to like 4 in the morning making watermarks, aren't you? Yeah, I know. Wait, is somebody confused? Or are we okay? Oh, okay. We're okay.
We had a question about what you put watermarks on, and now that you showed them how to use it as an image, like when I create any sort of graphic, I just grab my watermark and plug it in at the bottom. It's like your signature. And
you could even have somebody make you a custom rubber stamp and make your watermark a stamp. How cute would that be?
Vinyl.
Oh my gosh. Endless possibilities.
Or is it save it as you go, Heather? Or is there a specific way to save each thing when you're done?
No, you could just save as, you just name it at the top and you click the down arrow. Here, let me share my screen again.
I just saw that it says all changes saved. So I didn't know if it was saving.
It saves periodically. Like if you somehow power goes out, it will save it periodically where you can go in and continue editing. Yeah.
Okay.
All right, so let's start on round labels. So we're going to create a
circle sticker.
sticker. Thank you.
You're welcome.
I always forget. So on this one, you guys, don't be scared by seeing the squares. It's still going to be the 2-inch circle. And they're just shoving this image inside the circle. So it's okay. So I want you to basically pay attention to the color in the background. Maybe I'm going to pick the baby. See how it shows the circle template? I'm going to take the little baby off. I'm clicking her and clicking delete because I really don't want the baby on my stickers for my business unless I had a daycare business maybe, but I don't. So I really like this color turquoise. So, but maybe I want it a little bit lighter. I'm going to click here and I'm going to click new color and I'm just going to select, oh, nope, I need a little darker. I'm going to select that one. Okay, so you can change the color, nothing set in stone. Now, on the frames that I sent you before, so click elements. Remember how I told you guys these had the frames on them? This is really beneficial because if I was to put a picture on here, I mean, that looks a little funny with the square now framing on top of my round sticker. That's a little weird, right? Like it doesn't look right. So I'm going to go back to elements and I'm going to get a frame and I'm going to bring in a picture of, and I can even do a reel. It doesn't even have to be the cartoon. You can do whatever. So I'm going to let it push out a little bit past the sticker. I don't care if it's cut off here because you see what's still shown, right? It doesn't really necessarily matter. And then if you guys want to, I mean, let's say we just made this and I'm like, oh my gosh, okay, I think I'm going to crop this picture and just use everything but the cell phone because heck, everything's already here. Why not, right? I mean, I could do that. So now I'm like, well, let's move this up. Maybe I want this up here. Maybe I don't want the Idaho thing. I mean, you can pick and choose what you want to crop, but if you're not using your watermark and you want to just build it, that's when you're doing so again with the text boxes. So we're going to do, I always do single boxes because I think it's easier to maneuver around. So I do, depending on the size of the label and what you're doing, I will, let's use that pretty font again because it is cute. But that's a little too large. And this was 56.5. So I'm going to bring this one to the same. Oh, we got to change it to the font first. And that one was 56.5. Close enough. And then I don't think I want black. I think what I'm going to do is switch this to white. So you can click, oops, do I have to click the whole thing? Let's try it. Not sure. Oh, you just have to click the box and it's fine. So let's say I wanted to do that. Sorry, my mouse is it's not letting me grab the, when you see the little, that means you can move it, but it's not allowing me to. I don't know what's happening right now. Yeah, look, I'm trying to resize it. It's not even letting me. Is it frozen on y'all's end too?
Heather, this is what it did to me earlier, and I had to get out of Canva, close it out, and come back.
Okay,
It wouldn't let me grab anything.
All right, I just deleted it, and I'm going to come back. Oh, what's happening? Hold on. Not good. Let me go out and come back in. Maybe because I have 42 million canvas open. Okay. All of my designs. Okay. Let's see, share screen. Let's try it. Okay. Text box again. Oh, this is kind of cool too. Let me do this one. See, it's already preset with like really cool fonts and patterns, like with like pattern combinations. So see how it's all grouped? You can click ungroup and now you have them in 3 different ones. So that's kind of cool and you can move them around. So I could just keep my name into that font if I wanted to. I probably wouldn't, but we can just do it to see what it looks like. And then I want to duplicate the same size. So I'm going to go ahead and do my name again. I'm going to bring this in just so there's less space on the side. And I kind of like it in black. I'm changing my mind. That's what I'm saying. You can't mess anything up. That's what's so great. Okay. And then I usually just shrink it to fit, and then that's when I'll make it big. And again, you want to kind of stretch it, you know, as far as you can because of the space. All right, and then we definitely want our phone number. What else goes on a round sticker? What else do y'all want? Oh, maybe your title or Cincy Independent logo. So let's go to uploads. That's what we need. And I'll show you a couple of, oh, okay. So again, let's do this. So if we wanted our website, right? HTTPS, wait, is it H Gorsuch? There it is. Okay, so if we were going in here and I'm not attached to a party, I'm double checking. See, I'm not attached, which is so good. Let's say I want to do specials and bundle and save. I'm going to copy this and I'm going to go in to 3 dots, QR code, paste, generate code. I'm going to put this on here because it's going to take them straight to my website to bundle and save, right? So let's put that on there, and then we can do the Cincy Independent Consultant logo just so it's on there. They know what we're selling, right? Sorry, this one's way down at the bottom, so it's takes me a minute to pull it up. Sorry. I would need to just re-download it again because it's the very, there we go. Okay. And then this will line you up where you're straight and centered. Okay. Then you would save it, name it. And then download as a PNG. Download. And you'll see I show it in folder and I will cut and then I will save, paste. Oh, and I already have one labeled that. So just, I would rename it something else then. Okay, so let me show you a couple of them that I've already created. So here's one here. Need more wax, color text. Here is one that I created here, just with regular black and white, nothing fancy. Ready for more, need more wax. This was another template, and this is off the label, but it's still going to be fine, right? Once you print, it's not cutting off too much. Here's one we made the other day, just playing around on styles. And then tonight I went ahead and ordered these so I can post. I put this as a template as well, but I'm going to post this on people's walls. When they send me a new team member, I'm going to post it and say, thank you so much. Thank you for referring me a new customer. Thank you for referring me a party host, right? There's so many different things that you can do in Canva. And I think the main thing that you really should do is click create a design and start scrolling through all of these things. Like I even hit Watermark earlier to see if they even had Watermark templates. And they do. Wait, wait, hold on. I want to say create a design. Oh, here, Watermark. It came up. I don't know why it's not now. Oh, wait, let me take it out of here. Why is it not coming up now? Because it did. Because here it is, look. It might be in logo. I think it's like, I don't know. Okay, so you've got menu, desktop wallpaper, tags, flyers, bookmarks, a brochure. This is where I made my everything brochure at. So you can see all the different things that we have made over the years in here. Here is my coupons that I do for in person, my newsletters. There's so much on here. Like this is all the files QR codes that I've made. The possibilities are endless. All right. Does everybody have a better understanding of it? Or are y'all totally confused?
Heather, you said that we can, because I'm looking at it now and I click Dropbox. Can we click that Dropbox that you said and search for things to create there? Like I see my Dropbox, but
so
I didn't know if
you have to go to, do you have our link to our Scented Community Dropbox?
Yes, I think so. I'm actually on my computer, which I don't do a lot on here. So
yes. So if you look in the thread on today's thing, when I said get on, the marketing graphics can be found at that link. It's in, I just posted it 54 minutes ago.
Okay.
So if you go to that Dropbox, it says Scented Community, and there's all these different folders there. And you want to click on marketing images, and you can download all those marketing images. So let me just show you the ones that are available. And you can find some in Photify. These are all of the ones that I've uploaded into the Dropbox. So you've got access to all of this. And so does Jody. She has the same ones.
Also, you can upload any image that you want. So if you have a Google image or an image from the workstation, you just upload it. If your personal photos, you just upload it like Heather showed you earlier.
Right.
I just saw the Dropbox on the left of Canva, and I'm like, wouldn't that be neat if it just linked it right to the Dropbox?
That link that I branded takes you straight to our Scented Community Dropbox. Yeah, but you'll have to go in each folder you're wanting and save what you want. All right, any Canva questions?
I have a quick question.
Yes.
Can you like erase, like can you edit photos? Like say you want to like take something away from a photo you're trying to add?
So yes, let me show you this. So on Canva, hold on, I can't see on this. My background is, let me share screen. And I'm going to create a design. Let's just do logo. Okay. So see how this is? I can't really see. I have to change it to gray because it confuses me. Let's say upload. I am going to give me something you want, like that you would put on something. Like I just need something with a background, like a picture with here, do this one. Click effects, background remover. Now I just have his hands. It took off everything in the background. Is that what you mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's under effects and it's called background remover. There is a lot of features on here, but I think it is with the paid version.
Okay.
But Honestly, this is all I use pretty much in my business for everything. It is a very well paid service. So you can, there's so much you can do in here. Like it's crazy. Anybody else? Questions?
Heather, there was a question about not necessarily Canva, but about TuneMe and their terms of service and conditions and using them for marketing. I
don't know.
I don't know.
Here's the deal.
I'm sure there is rules about it, just like Bitmoji, but
yeah, I'm not putting the TuneMe. I didn't do anything. I'm just using it as my face. If it's Scentsy products, I'm showing it's still real pretty much. Like it's just used with caution. If they tell us anything later, then
I think it's more with the TuneMe company saying we can't advertise ourselves no matter what the product is. Like Bitmoji has the same thing, but
people still do it. I wouldn't be too concerned about it. I don't know.
Printing my own stuff. I'm not having a company do it. I print my own.
Well, and I'm
stickers
not
and
making
stuff, so.
money because my face is a cartoon. I'm making money because of my product. So I don't know that, I mean, it still is intellectual product, but I'm not selling me. I'm not a hooker. I mean, you know.
You know.
I mean, I guess I could be. I could say it was my services and I'm charging by the hour.
Heather Gorsuch.
I mean, I could, but I'm not. I'll stick with warmers and wax. It's so much easier.
I can see how this is easy for you because you do it every day. I am a little slower with it, so I really have to just play with it.
You do. You do. I've been using Canva
I'll have to watch the
for
recording.
Yeah. Well, and you just get in there and play and Google. There's tutorials. It really is trial and error and just moving stuff around and becoming familiar with it. As with anything, it is going to be a little bit slower starting out, but the more you do it, the better you become. I do my recognition when I do team mail outs. Like I print 4 to a page now. Congratulations on hitting 500 PRV in January, where it literally is I'm just printing 4 to a page, slicing, throwing it in the gift and getting it in the mail. Like it's not, you can use it for so many great things. Gina says she uses it for party flyers because you can take a layout and add a page that looks the same to edit. Yeah. Good. Oh, Liz, that's so fun. Yeah, we're not hookers. I don't know. I mean, I'm running with it and until somebody tells me not to, right? Like, I think we're okay. All right. Anybody else?
Sorry, one more quick. So I guess I'm just assuming it always saves your stuff because I'm looking on here and it says edited 2 years ago.
Yes, it does. It'll always save your things in your Canva profile. Yes.
Okay.
Yep. And so Thursday night shift, you guys, is this week on Thursday. And then Thursday evening, right after shift, is our first game night. So every month we will have a fun social game night that you guys can come and play. There will be prizes, but you'll also be watching a game that you could learn from and turn around and turn that into Facebook parties or game parties for your Scentsy business. So it's twofold. It is just for you to come have fun, have a cocktail, hang out with other Scentsy people, and play a fun game. We're going to play bingo this Thursday night. And so we're going to start doing this the last Thursday of every month is going to be game night. And so it'll be immediately following our Thursday night shift. So we hope you can join us for that. Any other last minute announcements that we are forgetting? All right, cool. Yeah, it's going to be fun. And we're going to have some really, really cool fun prizes every month too. So you'll want to tune in for that and get your team members to make sure they know about it. All right, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this Canva tutorial. I hope it helps. I hope you get in there and play around a little bit. Try building something. And I'm going to tell you this, when you're building your teams, watermarks are a great gift to give your downline, right? They don't know how to create them. It's free. It doesn't cost you anything to make one and then send it to them. And now they can use it for their marketing as well. So just keep that in mind, as you don't always have to go buy anything. to give people as prizes or rewards. You can make really fun, cool things. A watermark, a business card, a round label. So keep that in mind as well. All right, guys, y'all have a great night. We're going to go grab dinner. Jody goes back home tomorrow. So this is our last fun night together.
And I'm exhausted. Super fun.
Oh, she's going to be just fine after I get some vodka in her. Okay, good. All right, my
Bye,
loves.
everyone.
We will see y'all Thursday night. Bye, everybody.
Bye.